cause I'm chosen. Garment shine bright fast. Now they heathen hating cause I'm chosen. Garment shine bright, 100-karat gold. Had to walk through the fire, now I'm really cold. But you know I'm not afraid cause I'm not alone. Plenty men marching through the Barclay. They try to keep my body in the coffin. Before I went down, knew the cost is. Hate speech, hate me, hate them. Shake the tree, that's a trim. Sacrifice your body, tell me what's a limb. Pluck your eyes out, just take it in. Scuba suit, water rise, watch me swim. Family think I'm about to go blind. Family think I pull a suicide. But you know I see the devil in the skies. Same tricks, same sense, no surprise.
So pick me up when I'm down. Are you up, are you down? Pick me up off the ground, cause we always stay grounded. Gotta stay around so we never get confounded. Yeah.
Don't know how many times I done got so low, and they lift me up so high. Could've been out of my mind. They was there for me with every day that go by. Even when I ain't had a dime. Somehow I know with them by my side, I'll be just fine. That is a sign. That is a sign. Of true family. Yeah, 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 yeah.
There comes a time where the Lord takes us from that sheep mentality to that lion mentality. When we come into this truth, we're to be like sheep. We don't always be like sheep, but there comes a point where we have to take
make sure your mic is on.
Nature, where nobody messes with us and nobody takes this truth for a joke.
I'm with it. Nations want war, let's get it. No, I ain't doing no tripping, still standing on business. As it was written in the scriptures, who ruled the world from beginning? Tell you how it's ending. Jay, wake up, stop sinning. Call all things to remembrance. Shares keep visiting. We'll break off on the citizen till all the heathen is finished. Go let us pray. Shot clock, no penalties. Wait for the day of our enemies. Who are not let who pretend to be secretly funding captivity. Not metaphorically, literally, spiritually. Ain't a soliloquy. What prophesy, keep it biblical. Biblically, still hear the saints in their grave. Generally, taught on these days of villainy. Screaming, I keep that same energy. Lying in the sky, move fossil. Bible giving cuts, no barbers. Kill the old man, we martyrs. No days off, just starting. Built up just like the Spartans. Tell them how we coming.
See, the Lord, I'm coming to fight for you, and I'm coming like a lion. I ain't coming like a lamb when I come. I'm coming like a fierce lion.
Built to last like it's Duralast, and I'm out the war with a pack of wolves. Caught a rhino, so it's C hermano standing back to back, so you know we good. Prophesying while we multiplying, got these heathens in these nations fully shook. Got them really trying to figure out how the hell we let them do it with a book. Now I'm about to go beast mode. Teach your people on the intro. Live the Bible, that's the true survivor. Gotta write it down, that's the cheat code. Now I'm about to turn the lion on. Cleanse the earth of the vagabond. The fir tree and the cedar tree gon' stand with me, hella mighty strong. Prophesy till the kingdom come. Flip the scripts like a catalog. Drop the bars out on Babylon. Raw the vine till the heathen gone.
When it talks about the lion roaring, it's really talking about the prophets prophesying. We must prophesy like lions.
Let's go, third row. How they gonna be when a thing blow? If you wanna leave, then say so. We brought these laws till case closed. Welcome to the lions, then let us pray. They done let the lions in 12 gates. If you 12 gates, only where the righteous live. They turn from sin and get raised again. On fire, see how we burn up the streets. Prophets gonna turn up the heat, wake up the sheep. Nations gonna fade as a leaf when the Lord invade like a thief. See, we rolling with lions, we killing all of the vipers, shooting fiery darts, we dodging all of the snipers. Let's go, we gonna bring fire to the streets. Dead by the spine.
Phone's muted.
Welcome to Four Corners News, where the truth speaks.
That's right.
Four Corner News. I am Officer Abadan, and to my right,
Officer Pagiel.
and to my left,
Officer Daniel.
and to his left,
Officer Azaniah.
and to his left,
Officer Phillip.
and we make up
Four Corners News.
That's right.
To the Most High.
Back
We in
at
the
it,
building.
back at it. You see myself and Officer Pagiel, we're here at the helm.
Yeah.
So we're going to have a good show, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. We're going to have a good show, right? We in this building.
Can't go that weed.
All praise to the Most High. We get to fill in for the captains. All praise to the Most High.
It's an honor. It's an honor.
Yes, sir.
All right, so what we starting off with?
We got hot news.
Hot news. Read that. No, let's go into why is
The laws, men that taste like leche.
Come on, man.
Come on, man.
I told him get ready. I told him get ready before that.
Isaiah chapter 11 and verse 12. And he shall set up an ensign for the nations, and shall assemble the outcasts of Israel, and gather together the dispersed of Judah from the four corners of the earth.
That's why it's called Four Corners News.
That's right.
We are addressing the dispersed around the four corners of the earth.
That's right.
All right, let's get it in.
The laws, men that taste like leche. I'm a god, you better not disrespect me. Who I am.
Read that.
The Daily Show jokes that Trump is going after famous black people in an effort to deflect interest away from Epstein.
So he's using them as a sacrifice, as
Right.
pawns.
Right. It's about to be a whole bunch of ditties. So.
Oh, man. Listen, everybody who, if you know, like back in the day, Trump was around a lot of rappers.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. He was around a lot of rappers back in the day.
He started off as like one of them actors on, like, what is it called?
Television.
Television,
Yeah.
right. They had the like, it wasn't a reality show.
Right.
That's what it is. He was a reality show actor.
Yeah, but way before the reality show, Trump was in a club.
Right.
A club in Times Square, you know.
The hell is
He
this?
was with all the rappers.
Yeah.
If you look,
He was
look
in
it up.
Snoop Dogg music videos and everything.
Yeah, exactly. Snoop Dogg. So he got the dirt on them.
Yeah.
He got the dirt.
So-
they never thought he'll be president. Nobody ever thought that.
Yeah, then nobody ever thought. But now when he became president, he's saying he's trying to distract everybody from what's going on in Epstein Island
Yep.
by focusing on black people.
Mhm.
Black people always a scapegoats, like y'all was saying.
Yeah.
Hey, man, Trump got a lot of deflective tactics that he's using. He actually went, where you went? He went off to some country to hide for a little bit. He said, hey, let me go to, I think it was, what was it, Scotland?
I don't even remember.
Yeah, man, he took Air Force One over there to hide out for a little bit. See, let me see if it can die down.
That's it on the article?
Yeah. Next one.
Speaking of hiding, let's pull up the next one.
Independent. Missing inventor Julian Brown's mother says he is safe after he went dark online following ominous Instagram post.
So if y'all don't know who that is, he's an inventor, right? And when you go on his page, you see he invented a lot of stuff. He's always doing work. And he went missing because he was working on, using plastic to make gasoline.
Right. Scroll down. Let's show a picture of him. Let's pull it up so that way people could put a face to the name.
There you go.
Hey, you know what this goes back to? This goes back to just how all the inventions, like when you do the research, majority of the stuff that we use today was invented by our ancestors.
Right.
Yeah.
And they stole all of them.
Right.
And not only that is actually good for nature. All our inventions don't destroy nature.
Right.
That's why it's like all of us, whenever we see something is destructive, we say, all right, what can I do to make it better? Esau made plastic. Plastic is choking sea turtles. Plastic is catching sea whales. And the black man said, Israelite man said, what can I do to turn this plastic to something useful? Now the plastic is gone.
Yeah.
They want to put him to death for that.
Hey, what happened? Speaking of that, what happened to the geopolitic people that all they do, they focus on like world preservation?
Yeah.
Why aren't
Climate
they trying to preserve
change.
this black man's life? Bring him on as at the helm because he's very creative.
That's a good point right there.
But that's because with everything that they do and everything that they touch, it brings death. Everything that we touch,
100%.
it brings life.
Right, but he messing with our petrodollars. So. hey, scroll down on this though. I want to go back to that article and scroll down. I want you to read. Scroll down where it says why he's scared. No, go back up. Let me see. It's right above his picture. Right there. I just
want everybody to know. So just kind of have your eyes open. I have my eyes open, but there's a lot going on. I'm still working. I'm still building. Nothing is going to stop that. But I'm just telling you guys right now, be on the lookout because I'm under attack.
For him to say that, he had a visit.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right. Yes.
Yeah. So,
Yes, sir.
those men in blacks came and visit him. He's like, hey,
Yeah, we need that.
we watching you.
Yeah, we need that invention.
No. It's we need that invention, or you better stop. Cease and desist. One of those, because that's how Esau comes. They don't come.
You say cease or decease?
No.
Right. That sound right?
Yeah,
that sounds just about right.
Cease or decease.
You're making all we're making all our scientists look bad. Here, cease and desist, or we're gonna kill you.
Hey, remember that guy who made water? I think he used
thin air.
The hydrogen engine.
Yeah. So you got another Israelite man making water out of thin air, and then you got Bill Gates going to Africa using sewer water to give people water.
Damn.
And then they sabotaged the man's invention that made water out of thin air.
Whatever happened to the water guy?
He's gone. Like nobody
Same
know what
thing.
happened.
Right.
He chose decease.
Damn, that is true.
Yeah,
everything that they do is filthy.
And we interviewed him. I think at Patient Saints. Yeah, Moses, brother.
Yeah.
Moses,
I'm telling you, everything that Esau do is always some wicked, deaf stuff, man. Just nasty.
It's clean air that you could.
Yeah.
You could taste.
They could go to Africa and take the seawater and turn it to drinking water.
I'm gonna give you the sewer water.
I'm gonna use the sewage water.
Damn.
You know, maybe that's shit. The article, he didn't even drink it. He told somebody else to drink
Right.
Nah, y'all, you got it. You got it. We created some clean drinking water for you from sewage. Here you go. You got it.
You don't find that suspicious?
All right, what we got up? What's next?
Come on.
Speaking of that, we got
woman in prison for 50 years after decomposing bodies of niece and nephew found in car during traffic stop.
We all done seen this.
Wow. Man, our people need help, man.
Hey, that's what happens when you get close to the man that killed. The man of sin, when you get close to him, you do things like this.
You become as death.
You become as death.
So that's, when Esau committed a crime, they always say he was mentally ill.
Mm-hmm.
Right. That's mentally ill right there.
Oh, right.
Our people are mentally ill.
When you read it, that's like you kept the bodies. Like, when a body's decomposing, it smells.
It's been there for a while.
She just driving around. Hey, let me go to McDonald's. Let me go and get some Burger King. And you got your niece and nephew in your car trunk.
Could we read a little bit on that article so the people could just know exactly what's going on? That's her face right there. Just read where it says a woman. Just read. And it's going to tell you for how long the body has been there.
A woman will serve 50 years after the bodies of her niece and nephew were found in the back of her car. Nicole Johnson, 36 of Maryland, was sentenced to life in prison, suspending all but 50 years on Monday. Police say that an officer found the bodies of the youngsters during a traffic stop in Essex in July 2021. Mm-hmm. The official reportedly noticed the unmistakable odor of decomposition.
So the police, they know that smell. They know that smell. So that's what caused more suspicion and for them to go deeper within their search, right? Read.
After the officer noticed the smell, Johnson pulled out a suitcase from the trunk. That's where officials located the decomposing body of her 7-year-old niece, Jocelyn Marie James Johnson. Officials say she may have been dead for a year by the time her body was found. Damn.
Just like how Officer Paggio was saying, we are mentally sick. The thing about it is, why?
Yeah. How do you stick your nephew or niece in a suitcase for a year?
You fold them up.
That's crazy.
Yeah, but not even go bury them. You just walk around with them.
Just driving around with it.
That's mentally ill.
That's mentally ill.
Yeah, that's true illness right there.
Usually when a killer they try to get rid of the evidence, not ride around with it.
Yeah.
That lets you know.
Yeah, let's go straight to top stories.
Top stories.
Let's get into the top.
ABC News, Florida officer suspended over viral traffic stop footage.
So everybody's seen this traffic stop. We've seen what's going around. All of us, social media. The man just sitting in his car. I don't know what happened, at the beginning to start this off, because this is where we get the clip from, right? You want to play that?
Yeah, let's play that video. Let's play it.
Play that clip.
Yes, sir. Is there a reason why you're popping the door open like that? I don't have a window that works. Is there a reason that you're pulling me over? Yeah, absolutely. There's a reason why I'm pulling you over. For one thing, inclement weather, you don't have your lights on. Two things, you're not wearing your seatbelt.
It's daylight. I don't need the lights. And it's not weather. It's not raining.
Oh, this is inclement?
It's not raining.
Okay, I'm not arguing with you. I'm telling you why I'm pulling you over. Give me your driver's license, registration, proof of insurance.
No, call your supervisor. Why?
Excuse me?
Call your supervisor. Why did you pull me over?
37, 35. I'm proper dog driver. I've already told you.
Why did you pull me over?
Step out of the vehicle.
No.
Step out of the vehicle. Open the door and exit. You are under arrest for resisting.
Can you call your supervisor?
All right, go for it.
Exit the vehicle now. Exit the vehicle. Show me your hands.
Here. What is your reason, sir? Step out. What is your reason?
Step out now.
All right. No, don't.
Now, we all see this video, right? Let me get a script real quick. Let me get Matthew 5:25. Understand this. Like, we're not condoning what the police did. Punching him in the face, that's not needed. But one thing we have to understand is that we are in our enemy's land.
Yep.
Matthew chapter 5, verse 25. Agree with thine adversary quickly.
And those letters are in what color?
Red.
So that's Christ. What is Christ telling you?
Agree with thine adversary quickly.
Adversary is your enemy. Read.
Whilst thou art in the way with him.
While you have the right. Understand? Yeah, he might be pulling you over because he's a bad cop. He's a mean cop. That could be the case. But if that's the case, just behave wisely.
So, Officer Pagiel, to your point, the problem with Israel is they believe that they have some kind of right.
Exactly.
Right. That's what they believe. And that's why he responded like that. Today. Get me your supervisor.
Right.
He thought his skin was pale. And the cop said, nah.
Nah, you don't have the skin for the protection. Read.
Lest at any time the adversary deliver thee to the judge.
Which is this is what's going to happen. Read.
And the judge deliver thee to the officer. And thou be cast into prison.
You see what Christ is saying? Christ is saying, listen, yeah, you may not be in the wrong, but there's different ways to handle that, legal ways.
Right.
You can sue them. Give them a big lawsuit. Understand that, but don't give them the reason for you not to win the lawsuit. All right?
Hey, just know you want to play that whole sovereign role. Yeah. I'm just letting you know. You might have a good day in court, but you're gonna have to go through that. You're gonna get your behind, handed to you.
There was a TikTok. Hey, IT, while I'm talking, pull up that last video in the show lineup. But there was a TikTok. The brother said, "You ain't getting no money." he said, "Yeah, I watched the video, but you ain't getting no money."
Right. A lot of times, what brothers think they, like how you were saying, officer, earlier. They don't know that they're dealing with a man that has a perpetual hatred for you. Right. You understand what I'm saying? So when you try to implement laws that was never created for you, you get that man of anger, that man of sin. Can we read Romans 13?
Yeah, we can read it.
Read Romans chapter 13 and verse 1.
Romans chapter 13 and verse 1.
Let's go.
Let every soul be subject unto the higher powers.
Come on.
For there is no power but of God. The powers that be are ordained of God.
God put this man over us because of our sins. And God told us to be subject to it. If you get pulled over, you get a traffic ticket, he asks you to open the door, go ahead and open the door. Because why? You want to hurry up and get that ticket and get up out of there before that man of sin puts you to death.
Right.
You understand? That's what you want.
Hey, you got that video for me? So, on to your point, Officer Daniel, you said we believe we have rights, right?
Yep.
But what Israel has to understand, this is the rights that the Lord put on us. Give me Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 50. This is what we forgot.
Deuteronomy chapter 28.
Start at 49.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 49.
Come on.
The Lord shall bring a nation against thee from far.
And that's what we forgot. The Lord, we have forgotten that the Lord has put a nation over us. Why? We refuse to keep the commandments. Come on.
From the end of the earth, as swift as the eagle flieth.
And he has give you the identifying marker of this nation.
Right.
He bears the eagle. Come on.
A nation whose tongue thou shalt not understand.
Read.
A nation of fierce countenance.
A nation of what?
Fierce countenance.
This nation is fierce.
Mm-hmm.
Read.
Which shall not regard the person
Which
of the
shall not
old.
what?
Not regard the person of the old.
You have no rights.
Right.
You can't. I got the Fourth Amendment. No,
right. I want
you
to see
have
your
no
supervisor.
rights.
Right. He said, "I want to see your supervisor." He
Yeah.
said, "Supervisor punch."
No, he said supervise
punch.
this.
Is my supervisor.
Supervise this. Bow.
He broke his car and he said, "I'm your supervisor."
Right.
Read.
A nation of fierce countenance, which shall not regard the person of the old,
There's
nor
no
show
regard for you, the old,
nor show favor to the young.
or the young. I see them take a man that was paralyzed out of his car.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And say, you're not paralyzed.
Yeah,
Walk.
you're not paralyzed.
Stand
Walk.
up.
Damn. You're not paralyzed.
Boy, ain't no way, boy.
And then when they realize he's paralyzed, he says, if you keep this between us. now, mind you, all this is being recorded, and he's like, just keep this between us, and we will let you go.
Damn. They done made men that wasn't paralyzed.
Yes. We've seen that many of times.
We've seen that many times too.
So this brother in Jacksonville, guess what? Guess what the nation with the eagle did? I'm gonna get a brother to defend us.
That's how they always do it.
Yeah. Let's play this video.
Yesterday, while I was in church, JSO became aware that cell phone camera footage purportedly of this arrest was circulating on social media. At my direction,
this is called what? What they call this in the world?
Press conference?
No, they call it
damage control.
Damage control.
Yep.
He's making Esau now God again.
Yep.
Come on.
the agency immediately began both a criminal and administrative review of the officer's actions. These administrative reviews are ongoing, but the state attorney's office has determined that none of the involved officers violated criminal law.
Yep.
Even though the administrative review has yet to be completed, we are releasing the body-worn camera footage today because Officer Bowers has consented to its release and waived his officer's bill of rights pertaining to the discrete piece of evidence.
So now you see that part right there? He has waived his rights. He's saying, these are good white officers. Damn. They're good. They're wholesome. Look, they're being honest. They're being transparent.
And again, even just looking at this, this is a case that has been ongoing that they thought it was closed and shut, right? But now this is the power of social media. If you know how to put something or frame it in a certain way, in a certain direction, it could just take off like wildfire.
It's popular persuasion.
It's popular persuasion right now, like you were saying. They was doing media control. You mind if I get that in Ecclesiastes chapter 8 and verse 14?
Yes,
so
sir.
this is what we're seeing when we see blue supporting one another, where they say there's no law above the code, the brotherhood, the code, the blue code, right? So this is this scripture right here.
So Rocco, Ecclesiasticus chapter 8 and verse 14.
Come on.
As near as thou canst, guess at thy neighbor and
Sirach
consult with the
8
wise.
And verse 14.
Yeah, 8 and 14.
Four corner news.
Go not to the law.
Where truth.
Amazing.
Ecclesiasticus is Sirach chapter 8 and verse 14.
Bring it up.
Go not to law with a judge, for they will judge for him according to his honor.
So again, just like how we saw in that particular video, they said that he did nothing wrong and he did everything according to protocol. Based off just us seeing the whole picture, whatever it may be, based off of that, what officers are always trained to do, they are always trained to meet aggression with aggression. So that's the reason why we have to agree with our enemy quickly. But if we don't, read verse 15. This is a warning for us, so that way this does not happen to us, that we make sure that we obey the laws of the land. Read.
Verse 15. Travel not by the way with a bold fellow, lest he become grievous unto thee. For he will do according to his own will, and thou shalt perish with him through his folly.
Y'all ever had that friend whenever y'all go to the club and y'all end up going to y'all end up fighting? God says don't associate yourself with a man just like that, because you can end up dead. So before you ride around with anybody, you got to know people's spirits, because you never know. Your life might just be on the line and you'll be on the news just like that.
Right. Finish playing that video.
Be clear about something. Yes, there absolutely was force used by the arresting officers, and yes, that force is ugly. But as I've said many times before, the reality is that all force, all violence is ugly. And just because force is ugly does not mean it's unlawful or contrary to policy.
It was unlawful.
The relevant body-worn camera footage was reviewed by multiple levels of supervision. However, as you'll see in short order, the body-worn camera footage does not capture Officer Bauer's response to resistance when McNeil was seated in the driver's seat. As I explained, although the state attorney's office has deemed it not criminal, the response to resistance is now subject of a pending administrative review to determine if Bauer's conduct violated JSO policy.
All right, and the thing is, we're not going to sit up here and say our people are innocent. Like the script that came out in Matthew 5, it says what? Agree with thy adversary. Those are things that Christ put in place to what? Protect us from the man that is of a what? Fierce countenance.
Right. And also, just not complying is not enough resistance to punch somebody in the face.
Right.
No. That's not. You will have to show me the police protocol that says if you tell me to do something and I say I don't believe I have to do it, that gives you the right to punch me in the face. I would need to see that protocol.
Punch you twice, because the first time it was they punched them in a car. They pulled them out and then they punched them again.
Right. I get it. Okay, maybe the brother wasn't cooperating, but that does not give the right to assault the brother just because he wasn't cooperating. You call your tenant, your superintendent, or whatever they call your chief, and you work out the situation. But like we was talking about, dealing with these other races, they don't understand that they have that hatred, so it escalates like that.
Right. Now, Officer Danny, you're saying that when you said, "Let me see," let me see that the document.
Right.
You say, "Man, listen, man, I got rights, man." Bro,
let me see your
document is my fist.
That brother, he knew that he didn't have rights, because as soon as he got pulled over, what did he have on? The camera to capture the exact moment, because he knew, you being black in America, you just know as soon as you get pulled over, you about to get into some, I can't curse, but y'all got it.
You was gonna pull something off?
No, I was gonna say, it's forced, because you've seen many clips of them when you see an armed man with a knife, with a gun, threatening people, shooting people. They take them down nicely.
Right.
So it's not like, this is it's not a targeted. No, it's in their mind. Whenever they see a black man pulling over, they feel like their life is in danger. They just gotta be aggressive. That's how they are.
So it doesn't.
They got two types of training then.
Yeah,
exactly,
100%.
So whenever they see a black man, it's automatic threat, but a white man with an AK-47, maybe he might just change.
Remember, you gotta remember they gave Dylan Roof a Happy Meal. They took him to Burger King.
Hey, can we get the training? I got the training. Ezekiel chapter 35 and read verse 5. This is the training that Esau goes through. So when he gets in a situation like this with a brother, the spirit arises in him, and then he performs the training that he had. Read Ezekiel chapter 35 and verse 5.
Ezekiel chapter 35 and verse 5. Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in time of their calamity.
That's the training. That is the training that God instilled in this nation, in
Right.
this race of people, in Esau, Edom, Idumea.
And he hasn't forgotten it.
He hasn't forgotten that.
He hasn't forgotten.
He remembers every time.
And even with how they being trained now, we have now been conditioned to be just like them, to go against our own brothers.
Yep.
Yes, 100%.
Hey, put up that graphic I sent you. Show lineup. Because the Jacksonville police, you know, he's a spokesperson. He's trying to calm things down, but he's following this. Pull that up.
Teach them to love us. What
The
it
what?
means. Teach them to love us.
He got to go up there and reinforce. Listen, these are good white folks.
Right.
What's that? Who's that nag in that car?
Damn.
Read on.
What it means. Within the alleged letter, Lynch advised that enslaved people be conditioned to trust and depend on white masters
To do what?
exclusively. Trust and depend on white masters exclusively.
What are you talking about? You want to see the document? What are you talking about? You want to see the
my
law?
rights.
Don't you see who's in front of you? I am the law.
Call your supervisor.
Just remember, back then, you know, with the police, it came from slave catchers, and it got transformed into the police. So it's just like the same way where you're going somewhere, your slave master, they send you to go to the next plantation, and they said, do you have the proper documentation?
Yeah.
They don't give a damn.
They did it anyway, Z.
Finish that. Back to the graphic. Is more to it.
Trust and depend on white masters exclusively, and to love, respect, and trust only them.
You see that? That's what we have to understand. We have been conditioned, and that's why we're gonna come back to what? The commandment.
That's right.
Damn.
And that's the same thing that King Leopold did in Africa. Nothing
Right.
has changed.
I think there's another article there, I believe.
Yeah. So just as Southern Kingdom is getting it, Northern Kingdom is getting it.
Yep. Northern Kingdom is not excluded. Pull it up.
Come on.
CBS News. U.S. citizen told you have no rights during immigration arrest speaks out. It hurts me.
There you go.
But I thought he was a citizen.
Damn. That's what Officer Abaddon was talking about. A lot of our people believe that what is that document called again?
The Bill of Rights.
The Bill of Rights.
Right.
Yeah.
They think that when that Bill of Rights was written, it was written with them in mind.
The hell is this?
Let's watch. Is there a video to it so we can see who he's talking about?
Yeah, let's see who this is talking about. Is that Southern Kingdom or Northern
Florida
Kingdom?
say the expansion of state and local law
Hey,
enforcement's
so-
role.
And why that is important to know, because a lot of times Northern Kingdom thinks that they're not included in our plight or demise, but we are both in the same predicament.
Hey, that's why.
And
Go ahead.
And you know how you know that's true? Because when Southern Kingdom was going through all the George Floyd, all that stuff, Northern Kingdom was nowhere there to protest with them.
Right.
Nowhere. And then when this start going on, sad to say, now you're calling, where's the African Americans? Where's the black people? Now
Yeah,
you see,
we've been telling you.
yeah, we've been telling you.
The Lord knocked on their door because they was too lax.
Exactly.
They was too lax. Say we got to get Northern Kingdom involved.
All right, come on.
In illegal immigrant crackdowns contributed to the violent arrest of an American teen. CBS's Christian Benavides reports when the 18-year-old said he was a U.S. citizen, the response was, "You have no rights."
So that's
not how you arrest. This was the moment Border Patrol and Florida Highway Patrol officers detained a U.S. citizen while conducting immigration enforcement. Kenny Linez, an 18-year-old high school senior, was on his way to work as a landscaper with two other co-workers and his mother, who was driving.
I got rights to talk, bro.
You got no rights here.
I do.
Damn, you have no rights.
I was born and raised over here.
As a U.S. citizen, you hear that from an authority figure. What goes through your heart, through your mind?
I don't know. Like, it hurts me hearing
them saying that I have no rights here because I look like Hispanic.
The video comes as Florida will deputize more than 1,800
Hey, pause.
additional law
You know what's going through his mind? Why does Jesus don't love me?
Right. You're gonna learn today. Right.
You know, I have him on my wall, man.
That's sad, man.
I have him on my wall. I pray to him every day. You know, I give, go to the, play, come on, that's it. I go to the church. I give my Hail Marys.
I do it, I do my thing.
I do my cross.
I bow down to the image.
Bow down, I kiss his feet.
I pray to Mother Mary.
Mother Mary, Santa Maria,
He said, I speak good English.
I speak good English.
I speak the good English, Mr. Jesus.
I stop rolling my R's.
Why you don't love me to Satan?
To
Satan.
But you know what's crazy about that? They say, listen, they tell all Northern Kingdom, you want to come here to this country, do it legally, meaning do the paperwork, do all that stuff, right? Become an American citizen. There's another Kingdom brother who looks like a Mexican, who's telling you, I'm a U.S. citizen.
Right.
And you're telling him he has no rights. Hey. So what you're saying is that it doesn't matter if you do the proper paperwork. No. You're going to decide if there should be here or not.
The crazy thing about it, he didn't even have to go through immigration because he stated he was born here.
Born here.
He came out his mother's womb here, and they gave him his birth certificate and said, you are a citizen of this state, and still say, you don't got no rights.
Hey,
you're going to learn today.
Remember. All right. So I'm glad that we all touching on this, right? But remember how they always feel about us. The Constitution was never for us.
Right.
And they made it even more clear. Y'all want to see how clear he made it?
Pull
that up. Read.
What to know about the DOJ revoking citizenship of naturalized Americans?
Naturalized just means somebody that was born here or they obtained their paperwork.
Yep.
Scroll down. Now let's see the good old white man. Who is he?
DJ
Trump. Project 25.
DJ.
Come on.
The U.S. Department of Justice has begun to prioritize stripping naturalized Americans of their citizenship when charged with crimes.
You know, when they look at black people, they say, you're a scary black man. When they look at Hispanics, they say, you are a scary black looking type of dude.
They didn't state that young man had any criminal background.
Right.
It doesn't matter because he looked threatening. He's not white.
Hey, if you would have looked at the words, he said, hey, I got rights. He said, you don't have any rights. You're an amigo. That's what he said.
You said you're an amigo. Amigo.
That's what I was reading the thing. I was like, he said, you're an amigo? He said, you're not one of us. You're an amigo, sir.
Oh, my goodness.
Amazing.
Come on, let's keep reading.
Why it matters. It ramps up the Trump administration's immigration crackdown, which it has expanded to target, deport, and detain legal permanent residents and citizens.
So, you know, one thing that they're trying to do, and even with this Project 25 and what Trump is trying to do, he is trying to push forth the white race. So just like how they got the eugenics tree. If y'all don't know what that is, y'all can look that up. The eugenics tree, all it just means is good genes. He's just trying to make sure that they do not become the minority and that we stay, that they don't become the minority and they become the majority and they push us out. Watch this. Go to Daniel chapter 7 and Daniel chapter 9 and read verse 7 because we was talking about this particular situation. I thought I was a U.S. citizen. We always have that mindset that we go through the proper paperwork. We go through the legalities. We do everything the correct way. But this is what God has said.
Daniel chapter 9 verse 7.
Come on.
O Lord, righteousness belongeth unto thee, but unto us confusion of faces.
We get confusion of faces. What that means is we thought something, this is how this is supposed to go, but now they make up new rules and say, no, it ain't. You ain't an American citizen. But what you mean? What do you mean, officer? What do you mean, Donald?
The Constitution says...
No. We just changed that 5 minutes ago. Right. You didn't get the memo?
Oh, no. You're going to learn today.
Okay. Come on, read.
But unto us, confusion of faces.
So this is the reason why we have confusion of faces, why we're lost and confused, why we have the screw face. Read.
As at this day, to the men of Judah and to the inhabitants of Jerusalem.
Come on.
And unto all Israel.
So southern kingdom and northern kingdom, read,
that are near and that are far off, through all the countries whither thou hast driven them.
Meaning we were scattered throughout a process of slavery, slave ships, cargo slave ships, read.
Because of their trespass, that they have trespassed against thee.
So this is the reason why we have the confusion of faces, or we have the screw face, is because we have broken the commandments of God.
Right.
God is against us every step of the way. That's the reason why we take 1 step forward and 3 steps back.
Right. All right, let's play that. Let's play that video because something I want to bring out about Northern Kingdom. Play that video.
Come on.
Enforcement officers to conduct immigration operations as part of a statewide crackdown.
I want you to dial back. Dial back where it say he said you have no rights. All right, let it play.
Oh, you're amigo.
Wait, that's not how you arrest people. On the ground.
This was the moment Border Patrol and Florida Highway Patrol
He tried to tell the
officers
cops, no, that's not how you arrest me. I read the rule book. Play.
detained a U.S. citizen while conducting immigration enforcement. Kenny Linez, an 18-year-old high school senior, was on his way to work as a landscaper with 2 other co-workers and his mother, who was driving.
I got rights to talk, bro.
You got no rights here.
I do.
Illegal, brother. Get up. I was born and raised here.
See what
As
it
a
says?
U.S. citizen,
Stop it.
you
I
hear-
was born and raised here. I got rights. Go to Hosea chapter 7, start at verse 8. And this is the problem with Northern Kingdom. Northern Kingdom has a delusion of inclusion. That's why when they say, yeah, we vote for Trump, now I'm hurt, he's deporting us.
That's a setup, bro.
Read. Hosea chapter 7 and verse 8.
Let's go.
Ephraim, he has mixed himself among the people.
And for generations and generations, Northern Kingdom continued to mix themselves among these heathen nations. And they start to believe that they were what? One with them. Come on.
Ephraim is a cake not turned.
Read.
Strangers have devoured his strength.
What?
Strangers have devoured his strength.
These heathen nations that they have mixed themselves with, they have devoured their strength, their honor, their heritage. Come on.
And he knoweth it not.
And he doesn't realize it. He thinks he has rights.
And you know how that's true? Puerto Ricans don't do nothing about that. They feel like they're not included with Hispanics.
Yeah, they think they think they're American citizens too. They have U.S. rights to everything over there. They don't even like Mexican. Yeah, they don't.
Well, it's
Come
crazy.
on.
Yea, gray hairs are here and there upon him, yet he knoweth not.
He knoweth it not. Read.
And the pride of Israel testifieth to his face, and they do not return to the Lord
And
their
they
God.
do not what?
They do not return to the Lord their God.
Ephraim, Northern Kingdom, refuses to return to the Lord their God. They are happy worshiping white man Jesus.
Right.
The hell is this?
Nor seek him for all this.
And for all that they're going through, guess what? This young man still has one in his house.
Of course, he's a boy.
White Jesus.
Damn.
Damn.
That's it on the video?
Yeah, I think that's it. Is that it, or do you want to play that out? Play that out.
that from an authority figure. What goes through your heart, through your mind?
I don't know, like, it hurts me hearing them saying that I have no rights here because I look like Hispanic.
The video comes as Florida will deputize more than...
Yeah,
he's hurt.
He's gonna be hurt, and he's a high school student. How do you think they found him? You don't think some other high school student called ICE on him? They call ICE on him,
or if he got like an Edomite teacher.
Yeah,
Edomite. We have articles. It's Edomite teachers calling ICE on their Northern Kingdom students or Hispanic students. They can obviously see that they're Hispanic. They calling ICE on them. That's crazy.
All right. So we're going to go into a commercial break real quick. Stay tuned for
Four Corners News. Here's the thing about Christianity. It's witchcraft. It puts a spell on our people. Not everyone lives to snap out of it. The deaths at Jonestown began long before they ever drank any Kool-Aid. It started with blind worship. It ended with over 900 graves. For years, there's been no justice, no judgment, and no stand against the root cause of what happened there in Guyana, or what is happening today across the earth. That is, until now.
Father, won't you take me, hold me? I'm asking you to show me, show me. Father, you're the one and only. I know that you are worthy, worthy. 'Cause to die is my right to my life, and I will lay down my life for you, lay down my life for you. 'Cause to die is my right to my life. It's a fight to the end, fight to the end.
Yo. No greater love than losing my life for my people, than losing my life for my kinsmen, than losing my life for the kingdom. I want my sins forgiven, to live a life worth living. I just want to see our freedom. That's why my wheel's still spinning. I lived a life full of evil, many mistakes and I'm paying for it. Saw affliction since the beginning. Gotta win it 'cause I'm made for it and I prayed for it. Through the fire, got blazed for it. Came out shining with white raiment. Lost sleep many days for it and I'm saved for it. Like, had to lay down my life for my King Christ. I didn't have to think twice. Had to lay down my life. I didn't have to think twice for my King Christ. Double honors to the martyrs, double honors to our fathers. Revelation chapter 6. I seen the souls under the altar. Righteous blood won't vengeance. Righteous blood.
We about to turn the world upside down. 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 Upside.
Welcome back to Four Corners News. I'm Officer Azaniah.
Officer Daniel.
And this is the Black Church is the Worst. Come on.
Newsbreak. Glorilla shocks fans. Becomes first gospel award-winning artist to lap dance on stage.
Praise God, right? Let's praise holy Jesus.
Hey,
yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. She like the perfect representation for the Christian church. I mean, I'm just saying.
I mean, you know, first before then, for some reason, this is just seared into my my brain. They had a song called "Dropping It Low for Jesus." If you dirty wine,
like
drop it low for Jesus.
How is this not similar? I mean, how many Christian sisters went from the club, straight from the club after twerking for Jesus, to the church?
I mean, they gotta get they praise on after you got felt on, you got daggered at the club, you done smoked your weed, you got drunk. To ease your mind, why not go to the other drug called Jesus, white Jesus, Christianity?
So let's get into the article and let's see some true representation of Christians.
Let's go.
Through their representator, Glorilla. Read that.
The timing couldn't have been more dramatic. Just days before the show, Glorilla was arrested on felony drug charges in Georgia after police reportedly found marijuana at her Atlanta area home.
That 100% sound like a Christian.
So a Christian has drugs and marijuana.
Christian does drugs. Christians do drugs and they twerk for Jesus.
Okay.
Boy, ain't no way, boy.
Come on.
Read on.
But instead of letting the controversy overshadow her moment, Glorilla turned it into a marketing win. Fans swarmed merch tables to grab limited edition t-shirts printed with her mugshot.
So it's not about Jesus, but it's about her.
Amazing.
Okay.
Read on.
But the lap dance wasn't the only thing fans were living for.
Yeah.
When she brought out Sexy Red to perform their crowd favorite.
Wow.
The Hood Princess. That's what they call her. The Hood Princess.
Damn. She hasn't made a gospel song yet, but now
she's close enough. She's close to a
now
gospel
she hanging
award
out with Glorilla,
winner. Yeah.
y'all. I won't be surprised. I'm just saying. I mean, Kirk Franklin might hit her up. You know?
No. She already has a song with Kirk Franklin.
She
That's the reason why she won the award.
No, I'm talking about Sexy Red.
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, she's next. She probably might be the next shooter for gospel song award.
Boy, ain't no way, boy.
Go ahead.
When she brought out Sexy Red to perform their crowd favorite, What You Know About Me, the building damn near exploded. The crowd from the floor to the nosebleeds was up, hands in the air, lyrics on lock, and TikTok
That's all.
choreography.
That's what Christians listen to. Go ahead, because we don't listen to them. I don't know what song that is. I don't know what they singing. I don't know. What I do know is I know it's nasty.
And TikTok choreography flowing like a Sunday cookout line dance.
Go ahead.
The night wasn't just a concert. It was a homecoming full of power.
Oh, this is what I wanted to get to. So the people that attended this concert for Glorilla, the new gospel award winner, they thought that her concert was what? Read it again.
A homecoming full of power, pride, and a little bit of ratchet wrapped in rhinestones.
Wow, there you go. That is the description of Christians today. Ratchet, prideful. You understand? I don't agree with power, but I agree with ratchet and pride. You understand?
Yeah, it's white power. It's power, but it's white power.
There you go.
Because Christianity is nothing but white supremacists. That's all we're seeing, right? Just real quick, let me get this scripture in James 4:4 real quick. Because this is what happens when the Christianity blends the world into whatever they're doing. They think they're drawing closer to God, but in all actuality, they are drawing further and further away from Him. Come on.
James chapter 4, verse 4.
Let's go.
Ye adulterers and adulteresses.
Because you know why I call them adulterers and adulteresses? Because we are supposed to be married to Christ. But now we have gone after the world. We are now married to the world. Come on.
Know ye not that the friendship of the world is enmity with God?
God says it's enmity, it's strife there. Read.
Whosoever therefore will be friend of the world is the enemy of God.
What you don't understand, what feels good to you, God says that you just made yourself an enemy. And I don't know, do you want to be an enemy of God also, Daniel?
No way.
I'm pretty sure nobody wants to be an enemy of God. Just because you want to go after the world and go after what feels good. You know what feels good? Since you're looking for your precept, let me land back.
No, I got one.
Go ahead.
Give me Proverbs 21 and 16.
Come on,
man. I'm about to get it in.
Get in there, man.
The Christian church, I tell you right now, I always got a precept for a Christian church. Or a Christian.
Just open the Bible. They're allergic to it.
Yeah. You open the Bible and go like this. Guarantee you.
Well, it doesn't mean that. No.
I guarantee you it rebukes a Christian. 100% because they break everything in it. Proverbs chapter 21 verse 16. Read that.
Proverbs chapter 21 verse 16.
Come on.
The man that wandereth out of the way of understanding shall remain in the congregation of the dead.
That's what the Christian church is. You know the Christian church is the dead because it's blending with the world. It's blending with that massive amount of people that's going to go into that wide gate
There you
that
go.
leadeth to destruction. When you start to see worldly things incorporate or infect the house of God, you know you're not in the right place.
So you're not supposed to be swagging and surfing in the church.
Bro, there is no way that you can talk about a woman that is considered ratchet wrapped into rhinestones or whatever.
She's Proverbs 31. Their version.
You can't bring that into gospel. That has nothing to do with the church. But when you allow stuff like that, you're bringing the world into the church. That's why they swag surfing. That's why they selling drugs. Damn. And you understand? And that's why they're giving out gospel awards. Supposed to be holy, righteous music to ratchet rappers.
All right, Israel, y'all heard it here. We'll be right back after these commercials here on Four Corners News.
Do for salvation? Keep the commandments. Have these people taught you all to keep the commandments? No! Because everybody out here, I'm looking at you. You're breaking the Sabbath day. These people have done nothing but lie to you. Why? So when Christ returns, not only will the white man be destroyed, you all will too.
Who chose us? The Lord thy God have chosen thee. Who chose us? The Lord thy God have chosen thee. God himself chose us, brothers and sisters. The world was made for who? The Israelites. This whole planet was made for you. For you. But guess what? Through your disobedience, now you're being punished. You're going to put through curses because you broke and continue to break God's laws. What were the children of Israel just called? I can't hear y'all. So who are the saints in the Bible? There we go. You're gonna take back your rightful place as being men out here. You understand? As Israelite men, come back and stand up for the word of God.
Original royalty is a movement dedicated to the restoration of a nation historically oppressed. It's a token that our communities are not forgotten. We are not lost, and we were never lesser. We are the chosen. Every piece created serves as a reminder that our culture is beautiful, and our culture is the commandments. It's a way of life not to be watered down nor compromised. Original royalty is more than a clothing brand. It's a lifestyle. And this lifestyle was built for the royal and not the regular.
We about to turn the world upside down. 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 Upside.
Welcome back to Four Corners News. I'm Officer Pagiel.
And I'm Officer Phillip.
And this is This Week in Israel. All right, we had a beautiful marriage. Just pull up the image introducing the house of Officer Malkai. Oh, that's right. All right, that was IOIC Guyana. Beautiful. Right, clap it up, clap it up, clap it up. Beautiful. So they had they're building their house. They had a beautiful marriage. And IUIC, we do teach marriage. All
That's
right.
right.
I know a lot of people don't think in the world is black men and black women are not getting along. No. IUIC here, Israel United in Christ, we teach marriages. Right. There's a whole bunch of black marriages happening, black and Hispanic marriages happening in Israel United in Christ. That's right. All right, let's see what we got next. Come on.
Bring it out.
I was under the curse of Olam, but it got lifted.
My bad. We fixed it though. We got it right though.
I'll praise the Most High.
Hey.
Oh, out there fishing. Not only being fishers of men, but also going out to see the fish.
Right.
Shalom, man. I'm glad, man. I was able to be in that boat and gather fish, man. The sacrifice bless you.
All praise to the Most High. You see, leadership it's out there fishing. It's not just about, bring out scripture. Right. It's about fellowshipping too.
Right. Sometimes they see us on the street. They think that all we do is scream at people. No, we have actual lives, y'all. We have fun in this.
Yeah. Our true life is the scriptures, but we also do other stuff. All right. So don't think it's just, you just come into the truth. It's your subject to just be bound. No, you're not bound. You could go fishing. You could do other stuff. All right. Just do it in righteousness. That's all God is asking us to do. Just do it in righteousness. Let's see what we got next. Come on, bring it up.
Hey, Shalom, Most High, Christ bless. Officer Jalil, IUIC, St. Louis.
So St. Louis had a marriage, righteous black marriage. Family fun day.
Hey, Shalom, Most High, Christ bless. I'm Officer Malachi, and this is my wife. And we out here at 2025 St. Louis Family and Friends Fun Day.
Family and friends.
It's going down. You know what I'm saying? And with that, I say shalom.
Hey, that's right.
Christ bless.
All praise the Lord. You could drop it. So St. Louis had a marriage video putting out there doing Family Fun Day. That's another marriage. You see all the couples that we had.
Right. No boyfriend or girlfriends anywhere.
Nope. No boyfriend or girlfriend.
No fiancés. All married.
None of them going out there doing lap dances on people and calling themselves Christians. None of that.
Hell no.
Let's go. Let's see what we got next. Let's go.
Bring it out.
Come on. Oh, that's an image. Yeah. IUIC Minneapolis came together to accompany each other doing joyful family fun day, all that stuff. You see how they got some, people from friends and family on the side. You could see how they dress. They don't really know it yet. But they come and see our light, because scripture say you gotta let your light shine. It's all women. All right, they don't see the glorillas. They don't see the sexy reds. Right. All the the way our sisters dress out there, which is filthy. They get to see how it is to dress modestly and behave yourself in a righteous manner among women. What we got next? Oh, that's more pictures. Oh, that's Nassau, Bahamas.
Shout out to Nassau.
Yeah, come on, go through. Let's show them. So that's another outing. All right, sisters came together, unity and joy.
That's right.
A lot of times you don't see that. They always want to show you sisters fighting among each other, just trying to build that hate. Nah, this beautiful thing right there, Nassau, Bahamas.
Right. And this is good for our people to see too, because a lot of times when we go on the street, officer, they say, "Where are the women?" They right here.
Yeah.
Look at them, enjoying themselves, having fun, looking good.
That's right.
Having fun, enjoying themselves. Speaking of going to the street, next.
Bring it out.
IUIC Nassau, Bahamas again.
There we go.
All right, they just finished their 30 days of camp. All right, so all you can see is celebrating. That's right. Look like the sisters set up something for them.
Right.
To, be joyful for the accomplishment. All praise to the Most High. Next. All right, this Baton Rouge Family Fun Day, another one. All right, you see that Family Fun Day. We get together, we have a good time. You don't have to go and keep 4th of July and Halloween and all that stuff. Nah, man.
The hell is this?
Come together in righteousness. You don't got to worry about a gunshot. Right. You don't got to worry about somebody fighting.
Bring it out.
You don't got to worry about that stuff, man.
Right. Nobody smoking weed, nothing like that. It's
Nah, no
all
drunk.
righteous fun. No drunkards.
Yeah. And we better not catch you, because you sure going to get I won't say beat down, but you get kicked out.
The Bible beat down.
Yeah, you get the Bible beat down for sure. That's how we keep it righteous. That's how we keep it good. Let's go to the next video. Not only here, but we're also Netherlands.
That's right.
Play that. Come on. No audio? All right, so IRC Netherlands is, having fun. They're playing football. They ain't soccer, y'all. It's football. I think that's what they call it over there, right?
Yeah, they call it.
Yeah, it's ain't soccer. It's football. They make it make sense. You use your foot, you kicking the ball. You make it make sense. So all praise to the Most High. All right, IUIC Netherlands. Grilling, got the officer right there, grilling. All right, let's go to the next one. All right, this is Gastonia. All right, come on, look at that. Plant ye gardens, like it says in Jeremiah 29, verse 5. Teaching the young men and the young women how to plant gardens.
All praise.
Yeah, look at that.
They even got their little daughters of Sarah out there.
Yeah,
that's right.
Listen, you can have your child playing what's the thing, Farmville? I think that's what they call it.
Yep.
Well, they digitally planting gardens, but here they're physically doing it. All right, getting their hands dirty, learning patience, how to grow plants, how to grow tomatoes, all that stuff, and then enjoy the food, man. Enjoy it. Come on. All right, IUIC Grenada.
Hey, Christ bless. So IUIC Grenada here, out here in point, cleaning up the community to showing the people that we're not just about the Bible, but we're about community development.
Look at that, y'all. We don't only clean our people minds up, but we clean up the streets as well where we go out and prophesy. So the people see us cleaning up our communities.
IUIC Grenada.
That don't look like no hate group to me.
That ain't no hate group.
That's
man.
a love group.
Listen, never listen to your enemy and tell you what your people are. Right. Don't listen to them, man. Look at that. That's what we need. That's what that we need more of that. Clean up our communities because they're not gonna do it for us. They just gonna come, especially in Grenada. They're gonna come and live in the nice beaches and just chill, and the place dirty. Then they're not doing nothing about it. We have to do it. We have to clean up our own place.
That's right.
That's right.
All right, let's go to the next one.
I think that's it.
All right, the quote of the week by Bishop Yawasop. Read that.
It is your discipline that has to kick in when you are facing temptation. Bishop Yawasop.
That's right. So there go the quick quote of the week. This is a very heavy quote because when a lot of people of our people, they face temptation and they don't know how to resist, but you gotta fight it. You gotta be disciplined. Discipline is the key. All right.
Right. All right, y'all. So this has been This Week in Israel here on Four Corners News. We'll be right back.
We about to turn the world upside down. 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 We about to turn the world upside down.
Welcome back to
Four Corners News.
I am Officer Abadan, and to my right,
Officer Pagiel.
And to my left,
Officer Daniel.
And to his left,
Officer Azaniah.
And to his left,
Officer Phillip.
And we make up
Four Corners News.
So let's get right into it, to the main topic.
That's
right. Main topic. So our main topic title is America, the Black Man's Nightmare. No, we got a title like that because a lot of our people think that this is some kind of a dream.
Right.
But
They
the
wanna live the
dream
American dream.
is actually their worst nightmare.
Yep.
All right. You gonna say something, officer?
No, good.
Hey, let's go into that first is it video or article? What we got?
A video.
Let's get that video.
Let's go. Let's play that real quick from Ozark Mountain, Arkansas.
Let's see what
blacks,
your
Jews,
oppressor
gays.
dreams
High up
about.
in the Ozark Hills, in the state of Arkansas,
Hey,
dozens
pause
of
it,
people
dial
have
back, and raise up the volume. It's kind of low.
no blacks, no Jews, no gays. High up in the Ozark Hills, in the state of Arkansas, dozens of people have been working hard, building houses and a new type of community. It's called Return to the Land, and it is a town open to white people only.
Wow,
they
that's
are millennials
amazing.
and Gen Z, and this is a new update of age-old prejudice.
What we've done here is establish a place where we have control over who our neighbors are, and that is just for the sake of preserving, our culture.
And that culture, effectively, we're saying this is a white culture, a whites-only place.
White American culture.
But what this sounds like is bringing back segregation. Is that a fair assessment?
It's free association. So we're not trying to keep other people down.
So now,
this
hit
is
pause. Now, our Edomites, they are the master of playing around with words.
Yeah.
Semantics.
100%.
We're gonna reword it. What do you call it? Free association.
Yeah, free association.
No, we're
This is
not
segregation.
separating.
It's not
No. Just think of it like this. Think of it from that perspective.
Hey,
go ahead.
But you know what? I like that stuff. I like it.
Yeah, I like it too.
Yeah, I 100% support it. Go full 100% with it. Why? Because
I was about to ask you that question.
Why do I say that? Let me get Zephaniah chapter 2, verse 1. This is why I say
Bring it
that.
out.
Bring it out. Yes, I 100% support that stuff. Go ahead, do the segregation. Matter of fact, I think it's about time y'all start taking stuff away from black people.
Yeah,
That's right.
I think that's a good thing.
Mm-hmm. Read that.
Zephaniah chapter 2, verse 1.
Let's go.
Gather yourselves together. Yea, gather together, O nation not desired.
That's what God said. We are a nation not desired. It's crazy how he's in white America and wants to segregate even more in white America.
Yeah, he's adding segregation on top of
Hey,
segregation.
y'all gotta stop, man. Edom said this is not segregation.
Okay.
Hey,
This is what?
Association. Free
association.
Yeah,
Free
you could
association.
freely associate with white people. That's it. That's what he's saying. But I guarantee you, a Negro is still gonna try to make his way to find his way around that community.
Oh yeah, he gonna get
because
lynched.
because with us, we always, if we can't be a part of it, we gonna complain about it until you allow us to be a part of it.
All right, Arkansas about to become a sundown.
Yeah, that's the reason why we said Arkansas, Ozark, Arkansas. Nobody ever heard of that. Have y'all ever heard of that before? Prior
Nah,
to this,
ain't nobody going to Ozark.
They picked the remote location where Negroes do not be at.
Damn. All right, let's pull up that article. You got something?
No, go ahead.
Yeah, let's pull up that article.
Return to the land. White supremacists building whites-only settlement in Arkansas. The Times of Israel.
Read the first paragraph.
Come on.
Man. Hold on. What was that on?
Go back up. Right under the
Yeah, right there.
Sky News visits 40-member community that claims its classification as a private members association.
Now, I want us to highlight that because when a news organization goes and let's interview these people, now they want to make this world known what they're doing. It's making this is something impactful because in that video they had people outside of United States that want to be members.
Yeah.
Bring it out.
That's you finished reading that?
A private members association allows it to circumvent civil rights legislation.
Now let's go back to the video. I want you to hear something, all right? To see if you hear something. Play the video. Come on.
Let's go. No blacks, no Jews, no gays. High up in the Ozark Hills, in the state of Arkansas, dozens of people have been working hard, building houses and a new type of community. It's called Return to the Land, and it is a town open to white people only. They are millennials and Gen Z, and this is a new update of age-old prejudice.
What we've done here is establish a place where we have control over who our neighbors are, and that is just for the sake of preserving, our culture.
And that culture, effectively, we're saying this is a white culture, a whites only place.
White American culture.
But what this sounds like is bringing back segregation. Is that a fair assessment?
It's free association. So we're not trying to keep other people down. This is a small settlement in the middle of the Ozarks.
But they are being kept out, even if...
Well, I mean, you don't let everyone into your home.
Around 40 people live here. Hundreds more from across the world have paid to be members. And while the men do the physical labor, the women take care of the children who live here full time. It could be a very loving community if you're part of the community.
You can stop it. So what I want you to see is that they have not been called a hate group yet.
Damn.
Bring it out. Wow.
Yeah. You watch it.
Good point.
They don't mention that stuff. They don't call them a hate organization or hate.
Separatist.
Yeah, hate. None of that.
Or anti-Semitic.
Nope.
You don't
None
find
of
that
They
suspicious?
say they don't want no Jews there, which is Amalek, Jewish
Yeah.
people. They didn't paint them anti-Semitic.
Right. What's the Anti-Defamation League?
Yeah, where they at? Where's ADL?
They signed up.
Hey, I won't be surprised. They've been doing it. They got New York. Look at what they're doing in Palestine. I won't be surprised.
And
yeah, he actually mentioned that in the interview. He said, "What about the Jews? They got their own communities."
Right.
Mm-hmm. So one thing I want y'all to see too is that even within that news article, how they were talking, they said hundreds of people signed up. So this is not only them that feel that way, but they have a whole bunch of other people that feels the same way they do.
Hey,
We think that we're living in a generation where it's free of racism. No, this is millennials and Gen Z.
Right.
So that means that hatred was passed down from generation to generation.
Hey, watch this. Go back to the video real quick, and I want you to scrub forward.
Let's go.
Scrub forward. Let me see if I don't know if they're gonna play it in that one. Come on, keep going, keep going, keep going until like they show the leader. Keep going.
Bring it out. Go back, maybe the leader.
Yeah, right there. Play. Come on.
Are, and that is just for the sake of preserving, our culture.
And that culture, effectively, we're saying this is a
Wait,
white
did you
culture.
go back too far? Yeah, man. Go where the fire was.
And
Come on, keep going forward.
Edom has no culture.
That's exactly what I'm about to get to. Watch this. Keep going. Go to where you see the fire, man.
All stolen culture.
Forward, come on.
Keep scrolling until you see fire, darkness. And by the way, he looked like a white supremacist. I'm sorry. You could just tell based off of just his presence alone.
If you wanted to know what it looked like under those hoods, that's it right there.
Right there.
Come on, play. Come on, man.
Do we have to get the mouse for y'all to scrub?
Yeah,
I
come
just
on, man.
need you to scrub
forward.
The fire was all the way to the right, man. To the right, man. There you go, man. Keep going right, man.
All right, so now go
Keep
back
going
and
right.
scrub, and then when we tell you to stop.
It was right. It was
How
right.
many people it takes to find fire?
The fire was
Nah,
right.
go to the left, your left, go back.
There,
Right
the
there.
fire right
Okay,
there,
there you
man.
go.
Play.
Arkansas Attorney General has said his office is now reviewing the matter as a result of our reporting, and that there is no room for racial discrimination in Arkansas or anywhere in a free society. No blacks, no Jews.
Oh, come on. They didn't have it. But when you watch the clip, when they go around this fire, they start playing the flute. They're doing the little...
I think that might be a more extended video. Probably not
Okay,
in
yeah,
this
it's an
one.
extended video. But you know what it reminded me of?
What?
The Edomites that was in the movie Sinners.
I was about to say, that was the center joint, man.
Yeah.
It was
if
around
you
the
can find
fire.
a full clip, find a full clip, the extended clip, and go to that. You see them playing this lame flute and dancing, doing this weird,
It's the
medieval
the
music.
Sinners musical.
The medieval, they take you back to the dark ages.
Yeah, and you know what's crazy? Every time Edomite want to live a good time, they want to bring back. They always got to go to the past.
Yeah.
Why they always got to go to the past? Why y'all can't go to the future?
You know why they never
have
let
no
go
future.
of they never let go of Alexander the Great. They never let go of people like that. They remember that stuff.
I'm glad you said. I think we need to read their future. Because if they know their future, so they can only go to the past. Isaiah 14:20. This is their future.
Isaiah chapter 14 and verse 1.
Let's go.
For the Lord will have mercy on Jacob.
21, I believe I told you. Is it 21? Prepare.
Yes, sir. Isaiah chapter 14 verse 21.
This is their future.
Prepare slaughter for his children, for the iniquity of their fathers.
Yeah.
That they do not rise.
That they may do what?
Not rise, nor possess the land.
Nor set up.
Nor fill the face of the world with cities.
That is their future.
Right. Yep. And that's the whole reason they do that, because they feel like they're going extinct.
Right.
Hey, it is what it is.
They've been saying that to preserve their culture. If you ever realize, the guy, it was a while back, but the guy that shot up that mosque and he had the gun and he wrote a manifesto saying that we got to preserve white life or whatever it may be. The same thing that Trump is doing with the Project 25. Which is all going back to self-preservation. In order for me to self-preservate with my original pure blood, I have to kick out what did they call him when they was telling him that he wasn't a citizen? That you're an amigo. I gotta kick out all the amigos, and I gotta make the blacks. I gotta send the blacks somewhere. I gotta figure out where to put the blacks, or just segregate them so much to where I could keep my bloodline pure.
Damn. It's not gonna work. Let's go back to the first article with and let's read that.
A group of white supremacists is founding a settlement in Arkansas that will only allow in white Christians.
Will only allow in what?
White Christians.
What happened to
Amazing.
Jesus loves everybody?
Damn.
What happened to neither Jew
nor Greek?
Where's John 3:16?
John 3:16.
Yeah, why? Where's the love of Jesus in you, Mr. White Man?
You know, the KKK was a religious organization too, right?
I'll ask the black church. What's going on?
Right.
Where is the video about the black church
going to the Ozarks?
Right.
Rebuking the Ozarks and telling them that they need to have the love of Jesus
and let us in.
And pull John 3:16 on them, because they come at us all day.
Yeah, where's the apologetics now?
Yeah, what apologetics?
Why they ain't going out there rebuking them?
Yeah, they're trying to sign up too, but they got denied.
They get denied.
But you know, it's funny that they'll say Christian. Why would they pick Christian? You know, why would they say white only segregation, and then they say we gotta have Caesar Bull with us,
right?
Which is what people call Christ, the false image of Christ. They said we gotta have this man with us. Why would they pick that? Damn. Because they know slavery and hatred is birthed from that.
Right.
Yep.
They know that, and they gotta keep it going.
All right, read on.
The 160-acre community in the Ozark Hills near Ravenden, Arkansas, named Return to the Land, was founded in 2023 by Eric Orwell.
Now it says return to the land that they stole.
Right.
Come on, read.
Was founded in 2023 by Eric Orwell and Peter Sarabi, according to a Sky News report that aired this week. It is explicitly declared a whites-only settlement.
White-only settlement. Come on.
Excluding Jewish people.
Where's Jonathan Greenblatt?
Yeah.
Where's the ADL?
Yeah, come on.
Where's the connection?
Excluding Jewish people, followers of non-European religions, and LGBTQ individuals. Vetting members based on European ancestry via interviews and membership screening processes. Sky News report.
You know what that's called today? It's an invisible line that they're doing, but they're just what's the word I'm looking for? Redlining. And we have some called HOAs. It's just different criteria. They just change it around. They just change the language. They change the verbiage. It's not segregation. It's what did he say?
It's free association.
Free association. Yeah, I want to freely associate with people that got money just like me.
Yeah,
the money that we stole.
White Christians.
HOA.
So we can drop that. But Officer Pagiel, you said something key earlier. You said you love this, right? Mm-hmm. You love the separation. But the question for the black man, because this is a nightmare for us, does the other nation love your separation?
Right.
Do they love when we separate?
Damn.
Do we have any history of how much they love when we separated from them?
Of course.
Yeah, let's read some of how much they love us when we decided to, you know what, have our own, set up our banks, hospitals. They love us a lot. Y'all remember that history? I vaguely remember. Let's read about it.
Let's bring it out.
Let's read that.
This month in business history, Black Wall Street in Tulsa, Oklahoma, destroyed on
Damn.
6/1/1921.
Wow.
On May 30.
Maybe you read that wrong. Did it say built?
Destroyed.
No. Interview.
Destroyed.
Right. Question.
Destroyed.
Oh.
All right, let's see who did it. Maybe we blaming the wrong people, man. You know, you got to be fair. We got to be righteous judges. Let's read. Now, where is this article from? Is this a credible place? Where's the
Library of Congress.
So the Library of Congress documented this as a historical event. Come on.
On May 31st and June 1st, 1921, mobs of white residents attacked black residents, homes and businesses, as well as cultural and public institutions in the Greenwood district of Tulsa, Oklahoma, an oil boom city. Greenwood was also known as Black Wall Street, one of the wealthiest black communities in the United States. As a result of this attack, 35 blocks were systematically looted and burned, destroying 190 businesses and leaving 10,000 people homeless.
Damn.
The property loss estimated by the Tulsa Real Estate Exchange was the equivalent of $31 million in 2017.
But there's no outcry for what's going on in Arkansas. No one, no video, no saying anything. Everybody's okay with that.
Damn.
But when we did it, this is what happened. Oh man.
And you know, watching this, I mean, reading about this, right? I'm thinking to myself, when we had Black Wall Street in Tulsa, Oklahoma, it's not like we said no whites allowed. We didn't have signs up like that.
Yeah,
No
we
whites
didn't say
allowed,
that.
right? They just came. They came this because it's not like they just came and destroyed everything. Not the first day. They came. They observed. They interviewed. They took notes. Oh, this is where they got. Okay, they have no armies. They have no police officers.
Right.
Okay, they got no weapons. All right, we coming back tomorrow.
Right.
That's exactly what they did.
You know what was in them? That's the scripture we read earlier. That perpetual hatred.
Yep.
It's like, wow. Remember, during that time, we had indoor plumbing. They were still digging ditches out in the swamp. We were living it up, and they were still struggling.
They saw the inventions, the order, the structure of the banks, the airports, the train systems, the bus systems. They saw all of those things. Can I get a script? Can we go to Deuteronomy chapter 7? Watch this. This is what the nation saw, and they were angry.
That's
angry
right.
at it. 7 and read verse 6. You know what I want.
Deuteronomy chapter 7 and verse 6. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God has chosen thee to be a special people unto himself, above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
They saw if we leave these Negroes alone by themselves for too long, they're going to be above. That's what they saw. When they saw Tulsa, Oklahoma, they said these Negroes are moving too fast.
Right.
They are progressing too fast. So we need to destroy it.
And you know, this is how, like Officer Abaddon was speaking about the perpetual hatred and how they see us being an industry. What's the word I'm looking for? An industrious people. Because this is how we know it's hatred. Do the Chinese have their own community? Yes.
Sure do.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, they do.
They get respected, right?
100%.
They get laws and bills passed for them, correct?
100%.
All right. What about an immigrant that comes from Saudi Arabia or how about what the Arabs?
Right.
How the hell they get a corner store and we don't?
Listen,
in our community.
Listen, they could come here and supposedly knock down 2 towers.
Yep.
You understand? They could knock down 2 towers and then go, commit some other terrorism
atrocities.
Yeah, and then they still say, nah, you N-words over there, that's who I hate.
Now, officers, to be fair, we gotta be fair, man. That's only one occurrence. You know that.
Maybe they're good. Maybe they're good white people. Maybe we're
remember
wrong.
saying to Willie Lynch?
Yeah.
You have to trust them.
Yeah.
Right.
Well,
You have to. Maybe we don't have enough evidence. All right, pull that article up.
No, what is this?
Black communities destroyed by white racist violence.
Is that singular or
wow?
Black communities.
It was just Tulsa.
Black communities destroyed by white racist violence and systemic oppression.
I mean, this thing is like meditated.
Right.
All right, let's read some of the comments. Maybe we delusional.
Greenwood District, Black Wall Street, Tulsa, Oklahoma, 1921.
That's not even a long time ago, man.
Nope.
Yeah, we all done heard about that. Okay. Yeah.
Let's read what took place there.
One of the most prosperous black communities in U.S. history. White mobs looted and burned 35 plus city blocks. Up to 300 black residents were killed. 10,000 left homeless.
And that was about 30 acres, just so y'all know.
Right.
Rosewood, Florida, 1923. Blacktown burned down by white mobs after a false accusation of assault.
You Floridians ain't getting away either. It happened down here. Y'all might want to try to forget, but it did.
Rose Road was about 100-something acres.
Wow. Oh, let's keep
All right,
scrolling
scroll down. Let's get all of them.
Elaine, Arkansas.
Back to Arkansas.
Hey.
1999. Black sharecroppers.
That's you gotta listen. Tell the truth, man. 1990, not 1999.
1919.
Yeah.
1919. Black sharecroppers organizing for better wages were attacked. White mobs.
Remember, we are the righteous in the earth. We have to tell the truth. 1919 in Arkansas. Come on.
White mobs and U.S. Army forces killed an estimated 100 to 240 black residents.
Wow. That one. I think that one had the most acres.
Yeah.
It was like 100. No, about 3 miles or something like that of land. It was a lot.
Hey, real quick, you know what's crazy? It's so well documented how many of our people died. But you know what I don't see documented here at all? How many people went to jail? None. They say white mobs. But they don't tell you one arrest. They don't get. Can I get a script? Zechariah chapter 11 and verse 8.
You ain't gonna see that, man. You ain't gonna see
not one arrest. Not these many people sat in jail. Read that. Zechariah chapter 11 and verse 5. Excuse me.
Zechariah chapter 11 and verse 5. Whose possessors slay them and hold themselves not guilty.
We reading about hundreds and thousands of people dying, but we ain't read about one arrest yet. We read about millions of dollars destroyed, but nobody got arrested. Meanwhile, a dude said, "Hey, I want to see your supervisor," and got knocked upside the head. Amazing.
Said, supervise this.
Yeah, he said, "Here, take this."
Supervisor. Supervisor. This is my supervisor. Supervise this. Bow.
Right, and then I'm gonna get your brother to tell the world that we did nothing wrong.
And then one thing too about this number, it says at least, right? Pull that up, Wilmington, North Carolina. Just showing you something.
Wilmington, North Carolina, 1898. The only successful coup in U.S. history. White supremacists overthrew a multiracial government. At least 60 to 300 black residents were killed.
That's a mighty wide gap in numbers. So that means what they're doing, they're estimating, because whoever wrote it is going to write it to the point where they're not being seen in a negative light.
Well, they're downplaying the
They're gonna downplay the actual event. So those numbers is not gonna be particularly accurate, but they are gonna give you a little bit of truth and sprinkle it with a little bit of lie.
Right.
Come on.
OC, Florida, 1920. A black man attempting to vote triggered white mob violence. Dozens were killed. Homes burned. Entire black population forced out. East St. Louis, Illinois, 1917. White workers attacked black workers. Riots led to 100+ black deaths and destruction of homes and businesses. Springfield, Illinois, 1908. White mobs attacked the black community after a false rape accusation.
And the reason why we're going through these like this is because we got to realize that America is the black man's nightmare. This is a nightmare. And when you see like multiracial government, a man attempted to vote in, we have put our trust in this system. Give me Lamentations. Lamentations 4:17.
Bring it out.
Lamentations chapter 4 and verse 17. As for us, our eyes is yet failed for our vain help.
Our eyes are failing because we continue to believe in this dream. We continue to get involved in politics, voting. We think it's going to make some change. This current president is proof that you cannot vote your salvation. You cannot vote for it. Come on.
In our watching, we have watched for a nation that could not save us.
The Lord said, these nations round about us, they cannot save us.
They hunt our steps.
They do what?
They hunt our steps.
Look at all those communities destroyed. The Lord said, they hunt your steps.
That we cannot go in our streets.
Come on.
Our end is near. Our days are fulfilled, for our end is come.
It says, for our end is come. Now, we have a whole list of black communities. What about Northern Kingdom? You think they're excluded?
Bring it out.
You think Northern Kingdom is, because remember we said earlier, when we go through our things, Northern Kingdom starts to what? They kind of take a step back, just watch it happen. Let's bring up the other evidence, of what took place.
Let's go.
Hispanic communities displaced. Hispanic Latino communities harmed by racism, displacement, and urban renewal.
So they got it too.
Chavez Raven, Los Angeles, California, 1950s. Predominantly Mexican-American neighborhood. Residents were evicted through eminent domain under the promise of public housing, but instead the land was used to build Dodger Stadium.
Damn. Eminent domain is, I ain't selling my house. I don't want to sell my house. All right, we just take it.
We try to give you the chance.
What?
We try to make it. We try to be the good guys by just asking you to give it up.
I try to give you $10 for your $400,000 house, and you said no.
So now I'm taking it because it's your fault I'm taking it. You know how it be. Yeah. It's your fault I'm taking it. I gave you the $10. Why didn't you take the $10?
It's a good price.
Kill you. Yeah, that's how they be. They go against you and they say it's your fault. I'm not doing this because I'm mean. I'm doing this because it's your fault.
And it's amazing how we got brothers that's saying that Northern Kingdom is not Israel when we have the exact same history. Right? We're going through the exact same thing.
Right. And we're not the one talking, y'all. Come on.
You know what I mean?
And let me put it out there. We love Northern Kingdom. We cannot go home without Northern Kingdom.
That's right.
We got to make sure we put out there. There's that enmity between Southern Kingdom and Northern Kingdom, Judah and Ephraim, is going to come to an end. The Lord is not just saving one sheep. He's saving both folds. That's right. All right, let's see what else we got there.
Let's go.
La Loma, Bishop and Palo Verde, Pasadena, California, 1950s through 60s. Mexican-American communities destroyed for construction of the 210 freeway. Entire neighborhoods were removed. Barrio Logan, San Diego, California, 1970s. Heavily Mexican-American area divided by the I-5 freeway and Coronado Bridge. The community fought back by establishing Chicano Park under the freeway.
Damn.
West Side, San Antonio, Texas, ongoing.
So y'all can go and look up that history. You can Google it and see the amount of atrocities that both Northern Kingdom and southern kingdom went through. Give me Luke 168.
Bring it up.
Bring it out.
So again, you know, this, we got to stop believing that there's a dream here. No, this place is a nightmare for us. Come on.
Luke chapter 1 verse 68. Blessed be the Lord God of Israel, for he has visited and redeemed his people.
It is possessive. It is our people, the nation of Israel.
That's right.
That has been redeemed. Come on.
And has raised up an horn of salvation for us.
For us.
In the house of his servant David, as he spake by the mouth of his holy prophets, which have been since the world began, that we should be saved
we should be what?
That we should be saved from our enemies.
We just show historical evidence that southern kingdom Judah, northern kingdom Ephraim, we have enemies.
And also happening on one thing too. Some people's minds will get very perverted and say, "Man, that only happened way back when. That happened in the 1919s, and you bringing up all this history, so on and so forth. You're not bringing it up all the way up into present day. You know the reason why is because ever since the 1969 civil rights, you gave us drugs. Yep. Now our people has gotten pacified. You don't see you don't see blacks being coming together. You gave us rap music, you gave us drill music, or you promoted that stuff, or you infiltrated hip hop, so on and so forth, and got hold of the people's minds to where we start doing whatever that you wanted us to do, which is ultimately just kill one another. So that's the reason why you don't see a lot of those current reports about what's going on today. But there is some too. If you think about it in the aspect of when black people, whenever we have a community, aka the hood, the ghetto, you kick us out.
Now remember that music mogul said, I gotta eat.
I got mouth to feed.
Yeah. I gotta eat too, you know. I gotta sign up Gorilla or Glorilla, whatever. The drill music, you know, the drugs, all plays a role.
Yep.
And their biggest stunt is the abortion clinic.
Right.
19 million deaths that nobody charges them with, but they give our people free access to go kill children.
In the hood.
20 million.
Kill them before they become prophets.
Kill them before they become saviors.
Yeah, Egypt did the same thing.
Amazing.
Hey, go ahead.
Let's go.
Lincoln Heights, Los Angeles, California, 20th century to present.
To what?
Present.
So that's your point, Officer Ezanai, is not just in the 19th century. It's a continuous oppression. Give me Isaiah 28.
Bring it out.
Isaiah 28. I want where we have made a covenant with death.
Yep.
Isaiah chapter 28, verse 15.
Let's go.
Because you have said, we have made a covenant with death, and with hell are we at agreement.
A lot of our people are in agreement with this system.
Damn.
They don't want it to cease. They want to continue with the video games, the perverseness, the twerking, the gang violence, the YNs, the boss bitches. You know,
what?
2/3 of our people, they love it. They have made a covenant with death. Read.
And with hell are we at agreement.
Come on.
When the overflowing scourge shall pass through, it shall not come unto us. For we have made lies our refuge.
We have made lies our refuge. We believe in lies. Is that it?
And under falsehood have we hid ourselves.
And let me get Ecclesiastes 7 verse 7, because a lot of our people, especially Northern Kingdom, y'all gotta wake up, and Trump is waking y'all up.
That's right.
He's sounding the alarm, showing you, listen, he's not here to play. I don't care if you're an American citizen. I don't care if you was born here. When if they say you're not a citizen, you're not a citizen. That's it. They're gonna send you to that prison, and that's it. You done for. Read that.
Ecclesiastes chapter 7 verse 7. Surely oppression maketh a wise man mad.
So a wise man will be mad with the oppression our people are going through. But read on.
And a gift destroyeth the heart.
That's why you see a lot of celebrities just hush mouth. You see, a lot of them, they don't even try. They got millions of dollars. They don't dare to do another Black Wall Street. But then you got this Edomite right here causing segregation on top of segregation in a town, built, acres. Let's see what's going to happen to it. Let's see if anybody's going to come and say, let's repeat history of what we did to the blacks and Hispanics. Let's destroy it. They're not doing that. They're not doing none of that because a gift have destroyed us so much that we can't even see that our people are being oppressed.
Now remember, officer, he said we are what? White Christians, right?
Yeah.
Let's bring up that article. Black people became what?
Let's go. Black people became slaves and Christians at the same time.
So why he not letting them in?
It's not time yet. That's the thing. That's the thing you got to understand. You see, don't be fooled. It's not time yet.
Oh, it's not time.
Yeah,
they gotta be slaves first.
Yeah, exactly. They gotta build it first, make it fully Edomite Christian, get the acres bigger, and then they
bring
go
in the slaves,
and then say, "All right, time for us to go hunting, catch some slaves, y'all. It's time to go back to the old times, y'all."
Yeah, that's how America was built.
Yeah,
You gotta think.
Make the Ozarks great again.
That's exactly it.
And I was saying you got to think because when you think about it, when you be on Clubhouse and stuff like that, the majority of the people are people that come up there and that fight for these other nations is our people.
Yep. Yes.
No other race, no Arabs, no East Indians, no one else comes up on stage in the Clubhouse to fight for the white man like our people.
You gotta remember that the Arabs, they know it's not a dream. The Chinese man said, "Look, man, I'm here to make money off y'all."
Yeah, that's it.
The Arab man is saying the same thing.
He there for a scam. He trying to get you to click his link. It's only our people that's in there say, but what about this white man though?
That's how you know there's something wrong with our mind. We deranged.
Let's bring up the Trump article right under that.
Bring it up.
Because we gotta put it into the minds of our people. This is our nightmare. Pull that up.
Come on.
Anna Navarro, Trump's mass deportation is about making America white again.
Amazing.
Damn. That's 100%.
Friday on ABC's The View, co-host Anna Navarro said President Donald Trump's mass deportation was about making America white again. Navarro said, "This is horrible. What's happening is horrible. If you are out there in the Everglades, driving out there and getting out of your car to take a picture as if it was the Eiffel Tower, you are a racist and you are a horrible human being." By the way, there's Cubans who are legal permanent residents in that detention center right now, because this is not just go under undocumented immigrants when you are taking away temporary protective status, when you are putting legal permanent residents in detention and deporting them, when you are threatening U.S. citizens that you don't like, that you're going to take away their citizenship, naturalized ones.
I don't to tell you the truth, I don't believe she obviously is not earnest in what she's saying, but what she's doing is to put out
It's
that
propaganda.
persuasion. There you go. It's propaganda to rile Northern Kingdom and Southern Kingdom up about what's happening in America, to give them a reason to put you in those camps. You understand? Because when you begin to protest, when you begin to riot, when you begin to fight against the government, now they have probable cause to say, you know what? We have to arrest you. Because you're creating civil unrest. You understand?
Here's the thing with Edom, though. They have all that rhetoric, right?
Right.
But when the nitty-gritty comes and they say, who you with?
Right. Who do you stand
You with the blacks and Hispanics? Or you with the whites? Remember that movie that says, what kind of American are you? What was that? Civil War.
Civil War, yep.
I said, hey, what kind, they said, we are Americans. Which kind of American are you?
Yeah.
And that's how you know they don't believe some of the things that they're saying. Because, they say that America is a melting pot of all cultures. I kind of went into my Christian mode. But yeah, they feel like America is for all cultures, but they don't really believe in what they're saying. If you're deporting somebody that went through the whole process of being a legal tax-paying citizen, when in all actuality, correct me if I'm wrong, but this land was not originally theirs.
Right.
Yeah.
So how a legal immigrant is gonna try to kick out? It's gonna try to kick out somebody that's an actual U.S. citizen.
The hell is this? I watched a video where Edom said, "I am Native American."
I am Native American.
Hey,
crazy work.
So that's Northern Kingdom. You know, they go over there to Alligator Alcatraz. Let's bring up the next article. Read that.
U.S. to deport Haitian legal permanent residents with alleged gang ties.
The black man's nightmare, right here. Gotta get out. Come on, read it.
Move comes after Trump administration labeled Haiti's View Ensemble gang a foreign terrorist organization.
Damn.
Vive ensemble, meaning live together.
Uh-oh, there you go. That's my brother right there. Drop that. You better
how
drop
you pronounce it, Officer Pagiel?
Go ahead.
How you pronounce it?
Vive ensemble.
Vive ensemble. You speak the pure Creole language.
That brother be trying to act like
Hey, what tribe you from again?
Levi.
I don't try to act like nothing. Just Levi rejects me. You know?
Who rejects you?
Because I don't eat the pate, you know, and the.
No. I'm gonna tell y'all about this brother. This is gonna be a side note, but this brother came to Levi camp once. He taught and left and never came back.
You say y'all trying to make me too Levi.
Yeah, I'm Asher. Yeah.
All right, read that.
Go ahead.
The administration of President Donald Trump has said it would deport Haitians living in the United States as legal permanent residents if they are deemed to have supported and collaborated with a Haitian gang.
So that's like Zoes and...
Yeah, but one thing you got to realize is that they just put all black people into a box. Coming up, somebody was tied to a gang or was
All of you are criminals.
Knew somebody that was affiliated with a gang.
If you got a traffic ticket, you a criminal.
Right. Just like they told the Northern Kingdom brother, no, you're an amigo. You're a gang member. You're going.
Hey, one thing we gotta watch out for is when Caucasian folk they call you brother. I don't trust that. To me, it screams white power all the way. But go ahead.
All right, scroll down any more on that.
The announcement on Monday is the latest move against Haitians living in the United States amid the president's mass deportation drive, and comes as the Trump's administration has sought to end 2 other legal statuses for Haitians. The update also comes as rights groups are questioning how the Trump administration determines connections to organizations it deems terrorist organizations.
All right, we can drop that so we get the picture. Listen. We are living in a black man's nightmare. I got 2 more I want to bring up. Bring that one out where the brother is in the car. Being black in America be like. Let's get that.
Let's go.
Ain't no point. I'm dead already.
Damn.
Days all walk through the shadow of death.
Now,
Hello, mom.
We
I
laugh at
I
that.
love you. And I was the one watching porn on your computer.
We
Let's
laugh
do
at
this.
that. Hey, pause. We laugh at those things, but it's actually many of us the reality.
Yeah. That's going back to that brother in Jacksonville. He knew, like, you gotta think, like, I think Azaniah brought it up. Why would you take your phone and put it on a mount and then hit record because you know you getting pulled over? That's that right there.
He knew the outcome isn't
Right.
going to be good.
Yep.
All right, drop that one. Bring the next one. Now, this brother right here, this is the result of Christianity. Damn. Come on.
Bro, I'm a large black man. I know I can't walk up behind somebody I can't. I know in certain situations I have to be a little bit more mindful of it. You know, I have to be a little bit nicer. I have to be a little bit more palatable. I have to change my ways.
You got to tone it down a little bit.
Yeah, I got to change my ways, or not even change my ways, but just be more cognizant of what I'm doing because of the other person's perception. And is it right? No, but nonetheless, it's the reality.
I mean, there's the reality. We're all kind of prejudged,
right?
So it's our job in the sense to like, all right, break that that you have.
So he has to become docile.
Damn.
Yeah, he has to become the house Negro.
Yep.
We sick, boss.
And then one thing too, he has to change who God made him to be in order for him to survive the society. That lets you know that America is your nightmare.
And that's a good segue, Officer Ezaniah, to the next video. Play that video because you said God made us to be something. Let's bring that video right there. The one right after the Willie Lynch.
What we supposed to actually be.
Let's go. Hey, read that, man.
Army of the living God.
This is what the Israelite man was created for. To be the army of the living God. This is what they don't want you to be. They want you to stay in that dream. But the Lord wants you to wake up to your reality. It is to be a God on earth. Let it play. And this is what these nations are afraid of. They are very afraid of this. Let's get some of those images. Where's that scripture in Nehemiah? Is it Nehemiah, the Lord shall send?
9 and 36 probably.
Yeah, let's get it while he showed those images.
Cycle through the images.
Come on, let's go.
Let's go.
What are we doing?
27.
Nehemiah chapter 9, verse 27. Therefore, thou deliverest them into the hand of their enemies, who vexed them. And in the time of their trouble, when they cried unto thee, thou heardest them from heaven. And according to thy manifold mercies, thou gavest them saviors who saved them out of the hand of their enemies.
That's what you're seeing, Israel. So, Israel, this has been another episode of
Four Corners News.
Four Corners
Where the
News.
truth speaks.
True. That's right.
All right, come on, y'all. Let's bring up the ads. Don't forget to follow us at the Booster Club, IUIC.fundraising at IsraelUnite.org. All right. Don't forget to donate to the Booster Club. Next, come on.
Donate.
All right. Also, IUIC Miami. All right. This is our YouTube. We're trying to get it back up. We've been shadow banned. So this subscribe to IUIC. That's the donate. Yeah. Sorry, my bad.
Yeah.
That's the donate PayPal, right?
Yeah.
But you also got to subscribe to IUIC Miami. So donate to that. Subscribe right there and donate to IUIC Miami. All right. Trying to get the cameras, some more lights, some more better background, all that. All right. Next. That's it. All right. Don't forget to tune in to Captain Sherman. That's right.
Preset.
Sit.
All right. With that, we say shalom.
They ain't never seen a godly man. They ain't never seen a real brother. If you ain't never killed the old man, now how the hell can you die for your brother? I pour my soul into this. Measure of Christ, I'm trying to grow into this. Drink the same cup so I know what it is. This the New Testament, I made an investment.